Hey guys, what is up? Zero here. Welcome back to Doki Doki Salvation Remake. In the last episode, I think we had a talk with Sayori on the rooftop, and we kind of ruined it by saying that we kind of know what she's going through. But yeah, she was like, it kind of makes us the same, doesn't it? And yeah, she did not like that. So MC got put into the timeout corner and went to his own house, but it's okay because the girls are just gonna hang out at the shopping mall together. And I remember we were wondering whether or not this is gonna be filler, but I mean, it's time to see as to what's going to happen here.
We arrive on the train just in time. Natsuki and Yuri take seats next to each other across from me while Sayori sits next to me. So, what are you looking to buy at the mall? That isn't an awkward question, is it? Probably is. Nothing too flashy. I could use a sweater, actually. Cold weather's coming soon. You're right, it is.
There is something odd I will say about Monica, is that she's like, that's not an awkward question, is it? And I'm like, Monica's not like, it is kind of weird, because I'm like, is she like anti-social in that? Did she like lose all her social skills? Because like Monica still had basic social skills. Like even in Act 3 of the base game, Monica had like a basic amount of social skills still. Like it definitely does make me wonder if the mod is kind of playing a little too much on her being like anti-social sometimes, but
I've already got a long sleeve, so I think I'll go for something else. Cool, I'll help you look for an outfit. It's kind of crazy how none of us have gone shopping with each other, isn't it? Yeah, it is. School has been keeping us busy, I guess. Yeah, and plenty of other things too. Let's not think about school right now. It's chill time! True. Hey, do you think we should consider this to be part of club time? What for? Natsuki calls from across from us. He makes a good point. We have to keep track of the amount of time that each member stays in the club meeting. Wait, you do? We do? No, we don't. But really, what do you mean by counting it as part of club time? You know, I'm not too sure what I meant by that. Well, it has been a while since we've hung out outside of can't talk. Well, it has been a while since we've hung outside of the club. Yeah, I guess that could be it. Sayori happily relaxes in her chair and closes her eyes. I decided to whisper towards Natsuki and Yuri. Hey, should we tell her that the mall is only 5 minutes away? I'm up! So much for whispering.
what did she mean by club time? Now I'm confused too.
Whoa. What's wrong, Monica? Never seen the mall before? I mean, yeah, of course I have. I just haven't been here in a very long time. You know how busy I can be. I don't usually come here either. It really is quite grand to see up close. Same. The last time I was here was when I was a kid. I came here with Zero, actually. It sure does look nice, though. Okay, instead of making me look like a shopaholic, let's just head inside already. I'm nearly knocked off of my feet as we step into the interior of the mall. It's absolutely bustling with people, so much that it's kind of overwhelming. The game is capable of this? Was it always capable of this? No, there's no way. This is insane. Isn't it? I love it here. Oh, yeah, it's pretty nice. Indeed. A large crowd can be a bit overwhelming sometimes. I hate bumping into people. You're the tallest one here, though. You could be our eyes above the sea of shoppers. I'm not that tall. Well, in any case, we're wasting precious daylight. Let's go find a clothing store or something. Leave that one to me. I know the perfect store. The four of us begin our trek through the aforementioned sea of shoppers. I find myself struggling the most, not really used to large crowds like this. While thinking this, I see Yuri trying her hardest to avoid bumping into people with not much success. Meanwhile, Sayori and Natsuki are breezing through the crowd, almost as if it wasn't there.
Of course, Natsuki has an easy time. She's so small. She's probably just like snaking through people. Meanwhile, Yuri, on the other hand, they're like, but you're so tall. It's like, that's what makes it harder for her. It's like an elephant, you know? It's like it's hard for elephants to walk through things because they're so big. Or hell, I guess not an elephant in this case. In this case, a better example would be a giraffe. You know, it's like they're so tall, but they have to watch where their legs are and everything. It's hard.
Wait, Sayori, Natsuki, don't leave us behind. You gotta keep up with us, Prez. But the store isn't going anywhere. It's no use. Yuri only looks increasingly uncomfortable as we continue walking. Right. Time to be a club president again.
Wow, Sayori's kind of mean. Actually, no. I like this, though, because I'll talk about this after. Hold up.
I latch onto Yuri's arm and pull her closer to me. There. We'll stick together on this. We'll stick together on this. I'm not a fan of large crowds either. This isn't necessary, Monica. You don't have to do this. Despite her statement, her arm latches onto me just a bit tighter. It's alright. It's for my own sake, then. Sure, let's go. Yuri and I walk at our own pace and follow the flow of the crowd. Yuri's breathing hasn't slowed down since we started walking, but it also hasn't sped up either. Which I guess is a good sign. Even my own anxieties are fading away with every step we make. I nearly forgot about my own situation, which is a much greater issue than whatever it is I'm currently worried about right now. Funny how that works, huh?
Alright, so one thing I wanted to mention is that I like this because a lot of mods I see sometimes tend to not really give a reason as to why Sayori shouldn't be the club president. Like, I think what I mean is, to give a similar example to something like, let's say, Within. I think I mentioned this in Within, where I was like, Sayori was so responsible in Within and so capable that it almost made you feel like, why isn't Sayori the club president? Like, I feel like some mods definitely don't want to play too much into the, you know, dumb Sayori, so it's like understandable. But I feel like they overcompensate this by making Sayori so capable that it almost makes me wonder, like, yeah, okay, theoretically, like, you know, like, logically, if you're gonna make her like this, why isn't she the president? So I do like how I do like mods that do tend to show, you know, Sayori's irresponsible side that she has, you know, like this, where she just leaves Yuri, doesn't think about how Yuri can't really sift through that or something because she's too busy having fun. But someone like Monica would, you know, care about that and really look over and do something like this. It's very in character for Monica, obviously. And did I forget to say, Monica's characterized very well in this mod. Actually, I think all the girls so far have been characterized very well.
We arrive at the clothing store Natsuki suggested. As I step inside, I'm greeted with a wave of upbeat music, matching the energetic vibe that seems to be present throughout the entire store. There's an assortment of racks lined with colorful shirts and various other garments, arranged neatly and organized by size and style. Two mannequins adored with what I would assume are the latest fashion trends stand tall in the middle of the store. You can see why Natsuki chose this place. It's totally her. So, what do you guys think? See anything you like? I've got an idea to make this fun. Let's all choose our favorite outfits, try them on, and then surprise each other with the...
Wait, that is really... What the hell? Okay, I have to explain why this is weird to me. I was just scripting for my mod. In case for some of you don't know, me and Monica are working on our own mod, Vigilante. I was just scripting a scene very similar to this in Vigilante. That is weird. Because I was already kind of like them shopping. Okay, you know, I'm like, all right, well, shopping isn't too specific. And now I'm like, okay, this is really... Sayori talking about them all coming out at the same time is that's very similar. That's funny.
I like the sound of that. Let's do it. The three girls run off to various aisles, each containing clothes that suit their respective personalities. I look around the store, trying to find something simple yet comfortable to wear. Tank top wouldn't hurt. I also spot some jeans that look to be about my size. I suddenly stop after getting a massive sinking feeling while looking at the jeans. This isn't real. None of this is.
Oh no.
But I'm acting like everything is okay. Why? I look around the store. Nobody's looking my way, so I subtly wave my fingers in the air.
Ooh, 46.
Nearly halfway there. Place the jeans back down on the display, feeling a bit lightheaded. I have to get out of here. I quickly turn around and... Hey, Monica! I saw this and wanted to buy it for you. It seemed nice. Oh, thanks, Sayori. You didn't have to. Yeah, but I wanted to. Sarah extends her hands to reveal a delicate golden necklace with a pendant in the shape of a music note. It's sparkles under lights of the store, completely grabbing my attention. Oh wow, this is really nice. As I reach out to take it, I trace my fingers over the edges of the music note. I'm reminded of my love for music, a passion I've still held on to despite everything I've been through. As the necklace rests in my hands, I'm somehow reassured, almost as if it were an actual reminder of the one true love I still have in this world. I smile as I begin to feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Sayori is the closest one to seeing the part of me that I've struggled to keep hidden all these months. Thank you, Sayori. This means the world to me. Aw, I'm glad you like it.
You know, Sayori gifted Monica necklaces, man. We sure this ain't a Psionica mod? Reminding of her one true love. I think I installed the wrong mod. No, I don't want to. Let's not be the internet. What's that? Female does something nice for other female? They have to be romantically involved. Though I will say, I do like this this lore for how she gets the golden necklace. How she gets the golden necklace. That's cute. That's a cute little piece of lore, because as some of you might recognize, Monica has a golden necklace sometimes in, I think, the official Valentine's art and the art for DDLC Plus, when they announced that they hit, I think, 1 million downloads, I think, and they made art for that. But yeah, she has a golden necklace in the arts and stuff, so I guess that's a cute way of being able to implement this. But also because I think I know what's Monica sprite they're gonna use, because they mentioned a tank top and jeans, and I was like, oh, I know that sprite. But that sprite also has the necklace, so I'm like, it's smart. That's clever. Clever girl.
The music note reminded me of you, so I figured why not. Anyway, I've got to keep looking for a good outfit to wear. See ya! I watched Sayori wander off back to where she came from. I smile as I place the necklace around my neck. Let out a heavy sigh. Maybe this is why I still act like everything is alright. Because of you. Yuri. Natsuki. Zero too. Despite it all, the part of me that really misses being a normal girl. Shopping, going out, gossiping. I feel like I've lost all that. I turn back around towards the jeans and check the size again. Yeah, these are good. The unexpected warmth of Sayori's gift begins to counterbalance the darkness in my mind. These jeans, this whole experience, in fact, this is me reclaiming just a small piece of normalcy amidst all of the chaos in my head. I allow myself to feel the material in between my fingers, taking in all of the feelings that are associated with doing so. I guess in some way, this mundane act of buying a new outfit is some small act of defiance. I know I'm not okay. I know that things could very well get worse before they get better. Assuming better even applies to me. I can still take steps to finding peace, can't I? I don't know. Without thinking about it much further, I pick out a simple white tank top and head to the fitting room.
It's funny, that line that she had, I thought it was just talking about Yuri, but the way it was worded, it's because of you, Yuri. And that's where I was like, because of you, Yuri. And I was like, all right, the period there would imply that it's, if it was because of you, Yuri, it would be a comma. Because of you, Yuri, and only Yuri.
While trying out my outfit, I hear the other three all come in at the same time and enter a stall. Girls, is that you? Yep. Everyone, when y'all ready, let's figure out outfits at the same time.
Yeah, see, this sounds very familiar to what I was writing.
Gotcha.
Like, I just finished writing that scene, too. This is so funny.
I smile at Sayori's excitement. She seems genuinely happy to be here with us. Thinking about what she talked about yesterday in our group therapy session, she might really be trying her hardest to just get out there and see the world. Can't really imagine what it must be like for her, having what is essentially a near-death experience caused by her own actions. But I still can't help but succumb to that darkness. The idea that this is all just predetermined code playing itself out like it was always meant to be. That can't be it either. Here I am, dressing up in a brand new outfit that I know for a fact didn't exist in the code previously. Nor did this dressing room, this clothing store, this whole mall. None of it is supposed to exist. This is reality I found myself in. I finish putting on my tank top and adjust my hair and bow. Take one look in the mirror. Looking good, Monica. I assume you talking to yourself means you're finished getting dressed? Oh, yeah. Same here. Yuri, you done? Yes. I'm a bit nervous now. I don't really know if this is my style. You literally just picked out that outfit, though. I'm finished, too. Ready whenever you are. All right. 3, 2, 1. We all step out of the stalls at the same time, revealing all of our outfits to each other.
I like how Sayori and Yuri's outfits are just hoodies. My face. Actually, Monica's is a tank top, and Natsuki's is just a coat. Natsuki's probably looks the nicest out of everyone's here. Because I just realized everyone else picked, like, very just kind of, you know, casual outfits. Like, I don't think there's going to be any girl that's going to show up and be like, yeah, look at my new hoodie. Like, and the hoodie's just a black hoodie or just like a red sweater. Like, I think Natsuki's the one who took this shit seriously.
Whoa, look at you guys. Monica, your outfit looks really nice. Natsuki, yours looks great too. You need to be shy, Yuri. That sweater suits you perfectly.
Yuri, it's just a black hoodie with blue jeans. She's super shy about a black hoodie with nothing on it.
Yeah, you look great, Yuri. You guys really think so? Yeah, I think it suits you. Thanks, guys. You all look great, too.
Your outfit looks great, Monica. You look fantastic in it.
You think so? I sort of just wanted something simple. Nothing too flashy.
Everyone else is with you. I wouldn't say anyone else here is exactly flashy, Monica. Don't worry.
Yeah, but you can make any outfit look good. Well, thanks, I guess. I assume we're going with these outfits then? Yeah, let's go pay. Natsuki and Yuri head up to the front of the store to pay, but Sayori stays behind. What's up? Your arm. What happened there? I look down and my heart skips a beat. Pretty faded now, but the scar's still there. From the day I hurt myself. Oh, that? It's nothing, really. Just a little mishap while chopping some veggies a few weeks ago. Oh, okay then. Sorry, pauses for a short second.
She does not believe us.
Let's go catch up with the others. I let out an internal sigh as I completely forgot about what I've done to myself. I think I would have made a better effort to hide it from everyone. Nothing else I can do for now. At least it does look passable as a small injury. 4 of us decide to wear our outfits out and pay for them at the front counter. We grab a few shopping bags, place our uniforms inside, and walk out of the store.
Can you do that? That was actually a question I had. I was like, I did wonder, like, can you actually, like, I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping you if you pay for it. Actually, wait, how do you pay for it? Because they can't sense the tag, they can't do the tag. Yeah, wait a minute. How do you do that? Because once you, because for them to do them to write it up, they have to get the tag. So I'm like, can you even wear your outfit out after paying for it? Like, I'm assuming you have to, like, unless you like lean down and show them the tag. But even then, it's like, I don't think you could actually do that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe someone could correct me in the comments. Because yeah, as far as I'm aware, you would have to probably take off the clothes, then go to the counter, check them out, then go back to the clothing part, and then take off their uniforms, and then put the new clothes back on.
As we leave the store, I immediately notice that the large crowd from earlier has basically vanished and transformed into a few groups of people. The orange sunset serving as an indicator the mall will close soon. Well, this was a fun time. This was a great idea, Sayori. I think I'm speaking for everyone when I say we need a day to just ourselves. A day just to ourselves. I agree. We should do this more often. Indeed. I had a good time with you all, even though it was a little bit overwhelming. Same here. Well, except for the overwhelming part.
Yeah, because you left her, Natsuki.
Glad to hear everyone had a good time. Let's get going then. As Sayori and Natsuki walk on ahead, Yuri taps my shoulder. What's up? Well, I wanted to thank you for today. You didn't have to guide me through the crowd, but I don't want you to think I didn't appreciate it. I don't usually like when people take pity on me, so forgive me for sounding like a bit of a hypocrite. Oh, I just wanted to help my friend. I don't mean it to look down on you or anything of the sort. Like I said, it was mostly for my sake, right? Yuri giggles softly. I understand. Still, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Of course, Yuri. And hey, if you'd ever like to talk about anything, don't be a stranger. I know I'm probably the last person you think of when looking for support, if we're being completely honest. I'm trying my best. I awkwardly laugh as Yuri looks to the side. Sure. Let's catch up with the others.
Okay. Well, actually, I was a little. I guess it wasn't a too fillery then, you know, because we didn't even really get the whole shopping day. We really only got them getting clothes, and I guess it more so served as I guess the purpose of it was to show, I guess, you know, to show how Monica's kind of still. It's to show her bonds with the girls and kind of still kind of show her trying to still, I guess, deal with the world around her. I will say some of the monologues are starting to get a little redundant, I'll say here. Like, it feels like her constantly talking about the world not being real. It feels kind of like, okay, we just kind of went through this, Monica. Like, her doing it every so often is fine. I do kind of feel like she did it a bit much, you know? Like, she did it as soon as they entered the shopping, as soon as they entered the mall, and then as soon as they were, like, changing clothes, she had another one. And then while she was in the changing room, she had another one where she was like, here I am with clothes that aren't real. And I'm just like, okay, Monica, I get it. Like, obviously, this is a bit of a nitpick, but, you know, because I have been enjoying this a lot, though, I will say that. It's a bit of a nitpick, though. I do feel like there's a lot of monologues that don't really feel like they're adding new information sometimes. It feels like they're just kind of going over what has already been stated before. But this was still a nice day, though. I mean, it's not over yet.
Because Yuri lives not too far from the mall, she decided to walk home. Natsuki, Sayori, and I, on the other hand, have to take the train. Ah.
Oh, that was her yawn. Oh, I didn't know what the fuck that was. I was like, what is this? She's like,
Sleepy? Yeah. I could use a good night's rest, too. What about you, Monica? How are you feeling? A bit tired, but can't complain. I am curious about something, though. Does Yuri always take the train and walk home by herself every day after the meeting? She does, but I walk home with her sometimes if I'm not needed at home. I'm a little worried about her since she lives on her own these days. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Did her parents kick her out of the house or something? No, nothing like that. At least I don't really think so. Anyway, Yuri had some loss in the family, and that house was left to Yuri in their will. I think it was her grandma or something. Someone she was really close to, I'm sure. Huh. I actually had no idea about any of this. None of this information was anywhere in the game code. Not even sure why I'm surprised at this point. It'll become fascinating to me. Really? The whole house? Just like that? That's crazy. I mean, it's cool that she has her own place now. Although I guess loneliness is a problem. I know about that all too well. Yeah. But... oh, Sayori's gone. Sayori's head now rests on my shoulder as she snores softly. Similar to a cat sleeping on your lap, I now refuse to make any sudden movements. Anyway, yeah, I do worry about her sometimes, given that she's alone at home all the time. Maybe I should ask her to maybe I should ask to go over her place, just to see how she's doing. You know, as much as she'd probably seem like she wouldn't want you to, I'm sure she'd appreciate the company. I can't go over as often as I would like to. You know how unpredictable my dad can be with these kinds of things. Right. I just worry about her. There's a lot going on. I won't get into any details. But just give me some peace of mind knowing that she has someone to check up on her every once in a while. I totally understand. I'll ask her about it tomorrow. Thanks. That's really nice of you, Monica. He's that club president I know and love. Just trying my best.
Aw. Well, that was nice. See, that was a nice little day, I guess. Yeah, see, its purpose was, I guess, you know, like I said, it served its purpose. I wouldn't exactly call it filler. But, again, the whole argument when it comes to filler is more so, as I mentioned in the last episode, it depends on what you see as filler. Like, technically, I keep saying good filler. There's technically no such thing as good filler, you know? Because it's like, if there's a scene you really like, and you're like, well, this scene serves a purpose, then it's not filler. That's just a scene. Like, that's not filler at that point. You know? It's like, it's not, and even then, filler inherently still isn't a bad thing. Sometimes filler is good for stories, because if you don't add filler, sometimes a story feels really rushed. And things just feel like they're happening all too quickly. You feel like you need some filler in there to kind of level things out. If there's, if there's no filler, things go by way too quick. Things go way too fast. And you're like, what's going on? But then in some cases, obviously, you add too much filler and things go way too slow. But yeah. In any case, filler obviously is always up the eye to the beholder, whatever the hell that quote is. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, I like that. I liked it. The phone vibrate. I lazily rise up out of my bed and stop my alarm. Ugh. Week's almost over. Week's almost over. Push my entire body and make the most ungodly noises a man could make before heading downstairs to make myself some breakfast. I can relate to that. That is the type of noises I make when I stretch. Woke up late again, I think. Waited up for Sayori a few minutes longer than usual. Doing a good job getting up on time lately, so I'm not sure what's keeping her. Take a deep breath and try to calm my nerves. Hey. You up? A few minutes go by. Normally she responds pretty quickly, even in the mornings. I know she could probably be sleeping in right now, but I can't really help it. I think it might be time to go and check.
Hey! I don't really feel like getting out of bed today.
Let out a small sigh of relief. Now the question of what to do next beckons. Do I stay home with her? No, that's a bad idea. Means my best course is to just go to school and go about my day as normal. Okay, well, let me know if you need anything.
Thank you.
Heart. And that's that. Sayori's words echo back to me. Might not be able to move as fast as you when it comes to working on our friendship. Guess this might be what she was referring to. Even still, it's a lot harder to put into practice, especially when I'm still so afraid for her safety. Nothing else I can do about it now, though. Runs back towards Sayori's place for a quick moment before making my way to school. Sayori's words echo back to me. There's a time and a place for everything. The day goes by pretty uneventfully. It was a bit boring during lunchtime without Sayori around, and I think the other girls are off doing their own thing. In any case, it's club time. Oh, damn, they even Natsuki still didn't eat with them at lunch? Jeez. Made a bit more progress on the book since yesterday. Damn, about halfway done. How are the others are doing? Hey, guys.
Hey, Zero. Nice to see you join us today.
Did I somehow give off the impression that I wouldn't be here?
It's only because Sayori mentioned that she wouldn't be making it to the meeting today either.
Ah, right. I guess that makes sense. I guess you're sort of my partner in crime at this point, huh? Yeah, I was about to say, you still, I guess, give off the vibe of Sayori's boyfriend. You're not official club member yet. You're still just Sayori's boyfriend for now. Or I guess at this point, it's used to be boyfriend. It's Sayori's ex-boyfriend. This is even weirder that he's here. That being said, I decided that giving her some space was the right move. As long as you make sure to check up on her after school, too.
I'm sure he's just been keeping in touch with her throughout the school day. He's not dumb, you know. You are keeping in touch with her, right?
Of course. You've been texting here and there. I was about to say, like, uh-oh. Give me a break. The whole idea of fixing Sayori and I's friendship was to try and trust her a bit more. Yeah, I was actually about to say that. I was like, does he have to text her here? Does he have to text her while she's at her house? I think that's a little too much. I thought that just, if she's not at school, I mean, I guess he can text her during lunch, because he's not doing anything and he's bored. But I'm hoping he's not texting her all the time.
Well, that doesn't mean you should ignore her when she's having a rough time either. Exactly. It's all about balance.
What am I missing here? What do you mean fixing Sayori and Zero's friendship?
Oh no!
That's fine. I guess there really isn't any harm in letting Natsuki in on this a little bit. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Natsuki doesn't know. We talked about this was a 3-person conversation when she wasn't here. So she just doesn't understand what's going on. We kept Natsuki in the dark. I mean, hey, if it's Sayori's personal biz, I don't need to know. It really is. So watch what you say if this is meant to be kept between you three. Well, I can spare you the gritty details. Basically, Sarah and I had a fight, specifically related to depression. Long story short, there's a pretty massive misunderstanding between the two of us, so we came to an agreement to just start over on things.
I see.
From my experience, that could have gone way, way worse, at least based on what you told me. We're willing to try and fix things says whole lot about your friendship. I think that's important to keep in mind. Yeah, you could be right about that. Anyway, I didn't really mean to put this on you all. With everything that's happened, I've tried to be a little more open with my friends.
That's okay. You're trying your best, and I think Sayori values that.
Thanks. Nothing wrong with a little bit of solid validation from the club president.
I try.
So, what are the plans for today then?
Well, first I should ask how far along everyone is in the novel.
I'm about halfway through.
Same here. Maybe a little more than halfway. I got really into it yesterday. I read for like 2 hours. I already finished it.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, really? I thought we were going to keep up together with it. When did we discuss that?
You know what? You're right. I don't think we discussed that. But I would have thought it was a given for all of us to keep up with each other.
Actually, I didn't really specify for us to keep up with each other. Everyone reads at their own pace, after all.
Fine. Whatever you say, Monica.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you would have liked to keep up with me. Honest.
It's fine. I just misunderstood is all. You can make it up to me by talking about the plot with me. Once I'm finished, of course. I was about to say, like, you really want to talk about the plot with Yuri? She knows it now.
That sounds good. Well, good to know everyone's making progress. I've made it pretty far in as well. Which leads me to my next point. It's poem time once again. It's been a while, so I figured we should give it another shot this week. I want to see how much we've all improved. Oh, good. I've been looking forward to that.
Honestly, same. I feel like I've improved a whole lot as well. I don't really feel like I've improved at all.
Well, you won't know until you try, right?
I guess so.
As for poem topics, let's see.
As Monica closes her eyes and begins to think about what I assume are poem topics. She begins to twitch every few seconds. Oh god.
I got it. Let's write about something a bit more introspective. Dive deep into yourselves and find something deep within your mind that you'd like to express through a poem. It might be a bit difficult since these are topics that otherwise would have stayed buried in your mind. But that's the whole idea here.
Introspection, huh? Well, we've already sort of done this before, haven't we? But I'm all for it either way.
Same here. Yeah, I know most of our poems are pretty self-reflective anyway, but I wanted to solidify that just in case.
I'm down for that too. Most of my poems have not been self-reflective. So I could finally take a crack at it.
Great, then I guess that concludes today's meeting. Sorry for being another short one.
What are the normal meetings like? Like, have we had a normal meeting in a while? Like, what's the normal meeting time? Like, I don't have a way to judge this. Like, for me at this point, I think these are always how the meetings went. Yeah, normally I chew you out for that, but I've got to get going soon. My dad wants me home already. I could use this opportunity to check up on Sayori, too.
Let's head out together then.
Sure.
Before everyone leaves, it's time for my writing tip of the day. Authentic emotions in writing can be a challenge, but the power they hold can really bring your story to life. It allows readers to connect with your writing on a personal level, evoking feelings of empathy, joy, and even sorrow. It's because of this that you shouldn't be afraid to dive deep into your own experiences and emotions. Writing poems, stories, or whatever it may be, is an emotional journey. It's important to embrace our feelings rather than push them away. That's what allows us to grow. Let those emotions guide your pen. That's it for my writing tip of the day. Thanks for listening.
Monica, that's not a writing tip of the day. You have not been doing it for the past days. That's like your writing tip of the occasional writing tip that may or may not appear. If Monica feels like it. That one doesn't roll off the tongue that well. Natsuki and I leave the club room first, while Monica and Yuri stay behind to talk about something in private. What do you think they're talking about? Jeez, you're always so nosy, aren't you? Well, hey, I was just asking. You're curious too, aren't you? I don't need to be, because I already know. Aw, man. Left out once again. Don't feel bad. It's only natural us girls have our own little secrets between ourselves. Besides, Yuri and Monica all kept something from me too. Well, yeah. And you and I have our own secrets to keep between ourselves too. Huh.
You're referring to that weekend where I came over to your place, aren't you? Yeah. Did I ever tell you that Monica somehow knew about it? Wait, what?
Yeah, she brought it up with me a few weeks ago. Just casually mentioned it as if it was something she already knew.
And how much does she know?
I'm not sure.
Well, remember that me going over to help you out wasn't much of a secret. More about what happened during that time.
I was about to mention that. I was like, please, I was actually getting a little scared because I was like, please do not tell me this is gonna cause drama somehow, because like Monica knowing that Natsuki was gonna be over there was common knowledge. Everyone knew that Natsuki was gonna be over there. That was said in the club. So I remember back to that day. Not sure what it was. It's all a blur to me. What I do remember is the sheer feeling of dread I felt when Sayori caught us. Sayori knows.
What?
You don't remember?
Oh, God. It was really, really bad. I had pushed that moment on my head for a very long time, Zero.
Okay, me too.
That's all she knows, right?
I would like to hope so. I don't think... Trying to find the words to best explain myself. Or to do that when I don't even know for sure what happened that day.
Know what you're trying to say. Talked about this back in the hospital. It was a spur of the moment kind of thing. Or you can agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, sort of. I also wanted to say that you shouldn't blame yourself for what happened. Regarding Sayori, at least.
When I found out that she tried to commit suicide, I couldn't stop thinking about that moment where she saw us. I kept thinking that was why she did it. And I just pushed it all aside.
I understand. I'm still struggling with that because I told her something stupid right after you left. I told her I clear my throat, mostly try to buy myself some time before confessing this. I told her I loved her. Natsuki's shocked expression validates every single negative thought I've had about that moment. Look in her face tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah, that wasn't the best thing to say to her, Zero. Especially so close to what happened before that.
Yeah, I know. It was stupid and dense, and now I'm paying the price for that.
No, listen. It's not your fault. It never was. You had no idea of knowing what would have resulted from saying that. Just like how I had no idea that she'd go and do that immediately after seeing us together. So much self-blame going around, even though I know full well that Sayori doesn't want any of us to feel that way.
Yeah. I should go see her now.
Yeah, you should. Also, I think Sarah would be cool if I asked her to hang out again, too.
Well, let's be real for a second. This is Sayori we're talking about, and she definitely won't say no.
I guess you're right.
I'm probably going to sound like a hypocrite when I say this, but make sure you're hanging out with her because you want to, okay? Based on what happened last week, she doesn't like it when someone goes out of the way to make her happy. Especially if it's because of something that happened. I'm not saying that just because we talked about that, but
I get your point, dude. Don't worry.
Right.
I want to hang out with her genuinely. I always thought it was kind of unfair that we didn't really get to connect all that much back when the club first started. So I was thinking now's our chance. It's fun talking manga with her, and she's a great co-baker, if I'm being honest. Don't tell her I said that or I'll smack you.
My lips are sealed.
Good.
Sorry, this conversation took quite a turn.
It's okay. Like what Monica said, you have to be ready to face these things.
Yeah, just didn't think it'd be so soon. Would have liked to at least have dinner first. Natsuki giggles softly.
Yeah, can't know for sure when the feels could come out. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening.
You too. Out of my neighborhood and stopped for a moment. Texted Sayori earlier that I'd be coming home. She only responded with a thumbs up emoji, but she responded all the same. Guess I should go get changed before I go to see her. Alright, and if anything, that's a good stopping point for today. Oh god, I've changed something. I closed the door. Oh my god, it's a cliffhanger. There's an abrupt an M dash. Oh my god, what could it be? He closed the front door behind me and oh, what does he see? We'll never know. But anyway, yeah, that was a nice little. So this mod's really long, so forgive me if some things have been said, or some things haven't been said. Natsuki was like, we both agreed that was a spur of the moment. Did we ever get an answer as to what route the MC went down in this mod? Like, in terms of, like, who he made his poems for? Because, like, if he hung out with Natsuki on the weekend, I want to assume he made his poems for Natsuki. Because if that's the case, as I mentioned, I think in like one of the previous parts, I was like, that means Natsuki made the Because You poem. And I'm sorry, Natsuki, that's not a spur of the moment thing. Obviously, this could be interpreted as Natsuki just lying and saying that it was a spur of the moment when it wasn't, and she really did have feelings for him. Because yeah, Because You's a love poem. Like, I think that was the point of both girls' third poems, because Yuri's third poem I think is also pretty, you know what it's saying. It's pretty telling. So yeah, it's like, I think, like, I'm assuming maybe he either Because You was made and Natsuki is just kind of, trying to lie and say, hey, it was just a spur of the moment, it meant nothing, or just so we can get over all this, or B, he went down like Sayori's route and then made poems for her, but I don't know. I don't remember if it's been said or not though, so my apologies if it has been. But anyway, that is it for this episode. I am curious to see what's gonna happen with Sayori in her bed. She's a little upset. Maybe, I don't know if we're gonna try to reconcile from what we said to her that one time. I don't know if that's even the best decision, or if he's just forget what we said on the roof, honestly. Or if she's even still mad at us. She might still be mad at us. I don't know. But anyway, that is it anyway. We'll have to see next time, won't we? If you'd like to play this mod for yourself, the link will be in the description below. It should be below now. YouTube at one point changed the description. They threw it on like the right side of the screen. It was weird. But they also reverted it back. So the description should be below. Hopefully. I'm just gonna change what I say in the outros now. I'm just gonna say, like, in the description. Because I don't know when YouTube's gonna throw the description on top of the screen next time. But yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.